joefest in review. So yeah, I attended joefest this year. Finally, I went with my friend and his family. They let me tag along. He's a longtime subscriber. Thank you again for letting me join. So yeah, we're gonna talk about joefest. We're gonna talk about some people I met, the stuff I got, and some funny stories. So yeah. Also, I do apologize for the lighting back there. It's currently sunset. So yeah. Let's start off with the journey. So the journey up there, I tagged along with my friend. His family were going up there. I already had a prepaid ticket, and I don't trust myself, even though I'm a new driver, so I don't trust myself going up to Augusta all by my lonesome. So yeah, I tagged along with them, and we arrived at the convention center. It was pretty fun. Uh, we walked around. I saw a G1 Optimus for like $400. Same thing with an Ultra Magnus. But yeah, we entered the convention sorry, center. Little slurring my speech, but we entered the convention center, and I started walking around looking for some good deals. When I was looking, these were the top things I was looking for: a Conquest X30, Optimus Prime, either a G1 Power Master or a G1, and some figures. So yeah, let's talk about the first thing I saw. So the first couple booths, I'm looking around, I don't see some good deals until I come up on this one booth and I see Conquest X30. And not just one, but two. And not just two, I'm joking, I only got two Conquests. And here's the first funny story. So the guy there who was selling them, he had all these bins. It was meant for custom fodder or some spare parts. And for me, I was looking for, of course, a conquest, and I see just one or two, and I walk up to the guy, and I'm like, hey, do you run this stand? And he's like, oh yeah, and I'm like, how much are these two? And he's like, oh, they're $1 a piece, and I'm like, $1 a piece, and notification just came up, and he's like, here, let me get you some more, and he starts looking for more conquests. He pulls out another one, another one, another one. He starts giving me some frames. I'm like, and this is something I never knew. I always was told that the Conquest was like a little smaller jet. I didn't know it was this big. I know it's not as big as the Sky Striker and definitely not as big as the Phantom X-19. But still, it still is kind of large. And I'm trying to balance it because I don't want to drop it and break it because I know these things were made at 86. So he's stacking them. And then I'm like, I'm only after two. I'm only after two Conquests. And he's like, oh, that's a shame. I was going to give you 15. So it was a little weird. Well, not weird. It was very gracious, and they were only $1 a piece. He's like, they're just parts things. I gave him $2, got the Jetson. To be fair, they didn't come with this or this. They were literally just this bit and that bit. I don't know the names. It was that one. So I bought those. I started buying some spare parts. I got some missiles, the afterburner, and the elevators. This one came with the front landing gear. I even bought an extra nose cone since the other one was kind of sticky. So yeah, we're going to be doing a restoration videos on those, so stay tuned for that one. And then, as I'm walking around, I see this. This is a G.I. Joe Barracuda submarine. And yeah, it was only about $15, and this was included with all the other parts and accessories. So yeah. So the back part little peg is broken off sadly, but okay, that was close. But yeah, you can see the interior. It still has the weight. It's kind of hefty. It definitely has some water damage. Definitely looks like it was used in the water. But yeah, those were the G.I. Joe things I found. And then towards the end of it, this is on the figures stuff. So I'm trying to find a G1 Optimus, and my friend, he is a huge Transformers fan. So am I. But I like both G.I. Joe, Transformers, and Star Wars. So I'm walking around, and I'm just looking for a Transformer. I see a couple of Power Masters. I saw the Japanese version, and all of them are like $100 to $200. It's way out of my price range. I come along this dude. He has a Prime. It's in a plastic baggie, and it's just Prime. I don't even think he had the fists or weaponry. It's an original. I'm like, hey, how much is the Prime? Just the Cab Prime? I'm looking at it, and the dude said $80. I'm like, oh, nice meeting you. And he's like, hey, I'm not attached to it. I'm willing to negotiate. I'm like, all I can do is 20. And he's like, nope, see you. And I'm like, yep, goodbye. So I'm looking around. I see some more G1 Primes, all of them with the trailer. I asked, hey, can I have the cab? And they're like, nope, just trailer. Until I remember when I first entered, I saw the anniversary Walmart reissue Prime. It was $40, and I asked, hey, can we negotiate? I'm not good at talking or negotiations. I'm like, it's okay if we negotiate. And the dude's like, I could go down to 35, and I'm like, sold. So I now have a G1 Optimus Prime, and this has been a long time like look slash one. And honestly, it's so surreal. Like I can't even believe he's right here. So I have a G1 Prime now, and he came with the box. The other blaster is in my pocket, but it came with the box and everything. So these are the things I bought. These are the figures. I'm gonna restore the Conquest 630s. Interesting people I met. I met another YouTuber. He subscribed to the channel. This is so nice. He was streaming. I'm like, hey, are you another YouTuber? And he's like, yeah, man, I'm live streaming. I'm like, hey, I'm also a fellow YouTuber, Conquest Productions 117. Nice to meet you. He was called, I'm pretty sure, Gigawatt Reviews, or not. It was something gadget. He subscribed to the channel. I subscribed back. So I'm gonna put up his name on the card since my memory's a bit fuzzy. So yeah, I also saw some cosplayers and asked them if I could take a picture. They were very nice. The funniest person there, Snake Eyes. There's a person cosplaying as Snake Eyes, and he did the role pretty well. He was silent, wouldn't talk. I'm like, hey, Snake Eyes, how's it going? I fist bumped him, and he's just like, no words, nothing. And I'd see him around the convention center. It's kind of hard to miss Snake Eyes, so he'd be walking. And I saw him do this. He comes behind these people. He's sneaking up, like he's all crawling. He does this movement. People jump like, I heard someone scream like, ah! And then he's doing the motions as if he's laughing, but no sound is coming out. He's not even talking. He's a very good actor, yeah. And, honestly, that was my first ever toy convention I've ever been to. Now, I've, of course, bought other figures in the past. Like, I've gotten the Shark Attack is going to be coming out. I'm going to do some tests. You can bet the Barracuda is going to get its own review / restoration. All I need to buy are the missiles. I don't know if the spring loading gimmick still works, and I know I'm going to have to add a weight or a sealant in there according to Geo Joeberg's video, but definitely going to get its own review. Maybe a restoration where I clean up the colors, get some new stickers. Prime doesn't need it. He's going to get it. I just dropped Prime. Yeah, I did not mean to drop him, but he's going to get his own review. Probably going to show up in some stop motions. Yeah. I'm very happy about this, and I'm very grateful for my friend and his family allowing me to tag along. So yeah, that's my G.I. Joe Fest store, my first ever joefest. I will say this, I was trying to meet Sergeant Slaughter. I didn't know where his tent was until my friends, like relatives, were like, hey, yeah, he was at the beginning, but the line was like tremendously long. So yeah, that's joefest in review. I'm definitely going to be restoring this baby. I already have looked at some stuff on eBay. Most of it's all original parts already. But I do need to ask for recommendations because the canopy, for some reason, will not stay in all the way. And it's not broken. There's still the tabs. I'm scared I'm going to break the canopy, though, since it's old. It also has some gunk and stuff on it, so yeah. And another thing on the secondary Conquest, I get more because Conquest Productions 117. The canard on this one is broken off, and I can tell they glued that in, so there's glue there. And this canard is also glued in, so I'm going to have to find a way to remove the glue. So yeah, but thank you guys for watching. If you wanted to meet me, but you weren't able to, I'm so sorry. But I hate to say better luck next year, but I will be, Lord willing, I'll be able to attend next year also. This was so much fun. Please make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye. Excuse me. Pardon me? Excuse me. Sorry, is it okay if I film the flag?
Sure, go ahead.
Thank you. Pardon me? Thank you. Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
It's
I got bad eyes.
When you put a full set together at band point, just want to make sure I probably do like $20 for four of them. Yeah.
that's a big hiss.
I don't know how you have so many tires. I got boxes of tires.
And what's really cool about being the Stardust I got a retro Mickey Mouse coat logo.